Vishnu touching the sky, blazing with many hues, with a mouth open wide and large glowing eyes, my inmost soul trembles in fear, and I find neither steadiness nor peace of Vishnu. Arjuna is saying that other people have fear, now he also has fear. Arjuna said in the last verse that others tremble and so do I. Why? This verse tells us the Supreme Soul is touching the sky. This means there is no curtain like the sky, and therefore the Supreme Soul is going so far and going upwards. The visual of the universal form is blazing with so many colors and hues. The mouth of the visual loop is open wide. This is a description of fright. You always see that when the mouth is closed, then it looks beautiful, but as soon as the mouth opens, then it looks frightening. No matter if one has the most beautiful face, if the mouth is open, then it is fear. The sunless or the beautiful form has a characteristic of a smile, but when it makes one fear, then the mouth of the form is opened up, like saying, ha! When the form says, ha! Then the mouth of the form opens. When the mouth opens, then it automatically looks frightening. This is psychological. You can not close your mouth and frighten someone, but when you say, ha! Then the mouth opens and this gives fear to the other person. Over here, Arjuna says that the mouth of the Supreme Soul is open wide. Arjuna says that the vision of the universal form is blazing with many hues and colors and has large glowing eyes. After seeing such a form, Arjuna's inner soul trembles in fear. Arjuna uses the word gravity tremble and gravity tremble in fear. When there is an endless amount of trembling, then one is in a state of gravity, trembling in fear. Arjuna's inner soul is trembling in fear, and Arjuna says that he can find neither steadiness nor peace. Arjuna is saying that until now, his experience of God is that one in which only God can be called and him that others get peace and steadiness. But from looking at this form of the Lord, Arjuna can find neither steadiness nor peace. This is a ferocious form of the Lord. God shows his form many times in life. Life is not a bed of roses. Many times God shows his frightening form, and when he shows his frightening form, then our steadiness and our peace runs out. Even we feel as if our peace is being taken from us, this is a ferocious form of God. Arjuna is filled with fear, not just on seeing the visual, the universal form, and the Uddhava, the frightening form of the Supreme Soul, but it is because of the fear inside his inmost soul that is manifesting himself. That is why Arjuna is saying that his inmost soul trembles in fear. There is fear in Arjuna's inmost soul, and that is why the fear is being manifested. If something is not inside, then it can never come outside. If you do not have bad feelings in your heart towards another person, then they will never come out. We may say that something, and then we say, do not take it badly because we're joking. Because we have made this joke about them, this shows that there is something in our minds against them. This is because if it were not in our minds, then it would not have come out. But it was suppressed, hidden and covered, and you may see this in the form of a joke, but it has become manifest. That thing which is not in one's inmost soul can never come out. When Arjuna says that he is trembling and in fear, this means that this trembling and this fear is Arjuna's inmost soul. That is why Arjuna is trembling in fear. You see at the beginning of the Gita in the second chapter that God is standing in front of Arjuna and Arjuna is in despondency. At the beginning of the third chapter, Arjuna said, Vamishene vavakyena buddhim moyasi vakyane tad ekam vada nishchitya yena shrayaham apanityam. With an apparently continuous utterance, you seem to bewilder my intelligence. Tell me then decisively the one thing by which I can attain to the highest good. God is standing in front of him, and yet he is still saying that he has a confused utterance. But that's confusion that is inside him, and that is why Arjuna is telling God that he is saying confused utterances. In a world, when one has all of this inside them, they will keep showing on the outside. Arjuna does not have steadiness because the steadiness has run out inside him. This peace has gone from Arjuna from the inside. Arjuna is manifesting these. And Arjuna addresses Shri Krishna here as Vishnu. One that I rest in the meaning of the name of your son. The meaning of the name Vishnu is Sarva-Vyapak, omnipresent. Vishnu is omnipresent. Arjuna is telling the Lord that the Lord is omnipresent, and yet by seeing the Lord's form, Arjuna is not getting any peace. Why is this? Arjuna gives a reason in the next verse.